All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Oh boy, y'all crazy up here. All right, y'all. So listen, it's about that time, and I have a DM from Trina in the DFW. People in the DFW, that's Dallas Fort Worth. Shout out to Funky Town. Who said, Ricky, I got 2 boys, 9 and 7, with my ex. And over the weekend, we had an issue because my current boyfriend took the boys to get their hair cut at his barber, not the one that their dad go to. All right, so now this is the first time he's taking them to get their hair cut. But my ex is mad and felt disrespected and says that I should have got his approval up front. Now, I feel like if that's important to him, then he should be taking them every week. Oh.
Message.
Oh,
no, man.
If that's important to him, then you should take them every week. Now, you don't have to have no haircut. Here's my response. You ain't got to have no haircut every week. You can go 9 days. You can go 9 or 10 days or whatever, but at least 2.5 times a month or whatever. Well, haircut, right?
Every 2 weeks, man.
But here's the bigger issue, though. As a man, bro, that's a man law. Like, you can't take them boys to your barber if they got a regular barber. You can't just take them. You the boyfriend. You can't take them to your barber.
Yes, you can.
Wait, did I say boy? Boyfriend.
Yeah, the new guy, he's a boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. You're not a husband. That's a boyfriend. You're absolutely right, Kate.
Come on, man. You can't,
Ricky.
he should have called them boys dad.
No, he should have done nothing. If he had called them boys dad, and the dad would be there with the mama then. She got a boyfriend.
I'll be there to get their hair cut.
Well, she got a boyfriend. He was nice enough to take the kids to get their hair cut. He had to take them where he's familiar with, not with where they daddy familiar with. He should
have communicated with the dad.
He had communicated with the dad. Well, the dad should come get him on the reservation and get their hair cut.
With the dad and said, hey, Charles, I'm about to go and take
him. Charles should get their hair cut. Like
you want me to take him to your barber?
No, I'm not going to call you next. You to take to your barber. Sorry. Yeah, I'm here right now. This is where I'm at, and this is what I'm
going to do. What if the new barber... Because let me tell you something about new barbers. They start their own edge up line.
Yeah. Take it back a little bit too far.
Yeah. They start their own line, edge up line. Because let me tell you how barbers are. They real territorial. Well, let me start my own line. Like when it's about to trim my beard, I'm like, look, don't bring my... Keep it at the natural line.
Yeah.
They petty like that.
Yeah.
They very particular about that. Like you go to a different barber, he gonna mess up the line that your barber already got. And when you go back to your regular barber, he gonna know that you cheated on him.
Yeah, but he probably feel funny taking the kids to where the other guy takes them to.
Why you taking them in? That's a very important...
He's doing something
But that's a very personal thing between a father and son.
But if he wasn't there to do it and the kids needed their haircut, why can't he take them to get their haircut?
Why should they wear damn afro waiting for the dad to come get their haircut?
Scruffy and need a... Yeah.
No, you need to call me, bro.
So they sitting up in the 3rd grade looking like Stephen A. Smith.
But it's simple, man. If the dad is in the kid's life, obviously he is. There's nothing wrong with the boyfriend just reach out to Pops and say, hey, man, listen.
On the moment.
Yes. Hey, where does he normally get his haircut?
Hey, can Gregory, can Gregory take them over there to the barbershop? Or do you? Here's the thing. Here it is. Hey, Leroy, as Gary would say, are you planning on getting the boy's haircut? If not, Gregory going to take him to his barber.
Right.
And then give him the option.
There you go.
But if he can't come get through the haircut, then Gregory going to take him over there to the Jones Brothers barbershop. That's a little barbershop that I grew up in where everybody knew not to go.
Right.
But that's where older men went to get a haircut where they'll start your new line. You understand what I'm saying, Katie? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Brent, is that
what
fair?
You just said. That's a fair scenario.
But I think to avoid all that and not even bother the dad, and you just trying to take it upon yourself and be a good person to the kids.
But when it comes to that, no.
I don't understand.
That barbershop situation is really important.
It's real
to the father and his son.
Yeah,
that's a real personal time that you spend with your son.
Okay, well, take them to a braid and let them get their hair braided then.
Nah, if the dad didn't know they get their hair cut,
you just can't have
No, it's
nobody
not. They ain't
doing
got to get it cut. Ain't nobody finna be territorial over a lineup.
Ain't nobody damn hair. We act like y'all crazy. If the dad didn't know they get their haircut every week, then well, he should be there every
And
week
if
to
he
get their
didn't take them,
haircut.
Don't nobody get their haircut every week.
Well, however the situation
however
is,
often
the
it
dad
is.
didn't know how often they get it. Then
Okay,
he
but
be
the
able to
dad
get it.
has priority. The boyfriend needs to check in, or the mama
If the
needs to
dad
check
has
in with the
priority
dad.
and the kids are the priority, the dad should take them to get their haircut on time every time they
Thank
take
you.
them.
Okay,
I
then
think this letter also needs a little bit more context, because if this was just the first time, you definitely need to check in with the dad. But if it's something that's occurring all the time and the kids are always coming over and their hair isn't cut, I understand the boyfriend going to get it done. But I agree that they should check in with the dad. You know, I would want someone to check when you taking my daughter to get her hair braided and all. Like, you know, you just got to have a little bit more information. Is it a
So Maria,
first
you
time thing?
saying-
Does it happen all the time?
So Maria, you saying a courtesy call?
I mean, if she's dating a guy, they must be serious enough for her to be around the kids. So they should have some type of communication, don't you think? The father
Yeah,
and the new boyfriend.
absolutely.
Some type of communication. She got him around her kids.
But why I need to take my damn kids to your barber and then everybody looking
I'm
at
not
me
saying
like,
that part. I'm not saying that part. I'm just saying some type of communication for the betterment of the
If the
children.
damn kids
Yeah.
need their damn haircut, you take them to get a damn haircut. Period.
Brad, everybody can't cut. They can't.
That's not
everybody
nobody's
can't cut,
problem.
Brad.
Well, it'll grow back if it's messed
Exactly.
up. But
But
why
they
would
can't
the
be-
why would
they
the
can't
boyfriend
be
take
up
the kids
in,
to a bad
elementary
barber?
school looking like Lou Ross. You'll never find. Oh, he is just like mine.
Smiley Morning Show, baby.
Was in deep trouble with the IRS.
I owed the IRS a lot of money. I did not know what I was going to do. I was scared.
Agnes caught a break and found out about Optima Tax Relief.
But when I called Optima Tax, they guaranteed me that they were going to help me out the best that they can. And they did.
Optima stopped the IRS.
No more telephone calls, no more letters. Optima Tax took care of everything. I can finally sleep at night. I was stress-free.
Agnes was finally free from her IRS nightmare.
It was like a burden was lifted off of me, and it was a great feeling.
Are you in deep trouble with the IRS? You might want to listen to Agnes.
I would refer Optima Tax Relief to anyone because they got me debt-free from owing the IRS any more money.
Call Optima right now for your free consultation. Call 800-481-8144. 800-481-8144. 800-481-8144.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
hey, this is Gary with the T. Where you going, Central downtown? We'll be back with more of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Ooh, let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Research shows that people remember radio ads with British accents. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual Insurance Company customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need, take it from a Brit.
Oi, balmy insurance bloke fetching dosh out your pocket. It's balmy. Liberty Mutual won't leave your skin, mate.
Can you just say Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need?
I think that's what I said, you blooming.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Now that commission-free trading is the norm, it's time to rethink how we define value. Value is more than a price tag. It's the confidence of knowing you have a team of traders on standby to answer any question. It's thinkorswim's charting and analysis tools, and it's a personalized education to fine-tune your skills. Value is becoming smarter with every commission-free online equity trade. Discover true value with TD Ameritrade, where smart investors get smarter.
Did you know the arrow in Amazon's logo represents A to Z? Maybe the My Computer Career logo should represent unemployed to employed. Ryan was out of work when he started classes in March. In September, he started his IT career, working for Amazon, making more money than he ever thought possible. Here's a prime opportunity. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. You can start your new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Mr. B's Discount Food Outlet, located at 1405 North Lee Street, Valdosta, Georgia, would like to remind all of his shoppers that his business hours are still the same. Open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And here's a reminder from Mr. B's IGA. As the country is experiencing the uncertainty caused by the COVID-19 virus, please be assured that we're doing everything in our power to keep our store clean, disinfected, and full of product as possible. Mr. B's IGA will not be printing our weekly ad circular until the supply chain settles down or levels out. Working closely with our supply partners and vendors, we take pride in being able to bring our customers competitive prices and low everyday prices. We will continue working hard to bring you the lowest prices possible, but advertising certain items will not be possible due to product availability. We will continue to support the families in our community to the best of our ability. We appreciate your business, and we will never take that for granted. You have a choice at where you spend your hard-earned money. We're grateful that you choose to shop local and to shop with us. Thank you for your business and your support. That's from the owners at Mr. B's IGA Discount Food Outlet, 1405 North Lee Street, Valdosta, Georgia. And friends, never forget, at Mr. B's, he appreciates your business.
The first annual Genesis Alumni Association banquet will be held, Lord willing, on Saturday, January 28th at 5 o'clock p.m. at the Valdosta Lounge Park and Recreation Center, located at 1901 Barack Obama Boulevard, here in Valdosta. Dr. Frank E. Glover Jr. will be our distinguished guest speaker. The banquet will support Genesis Bible Institute. Tickets are $50 each. To get your tickets in support of Genesis, call 229-444-2772 or 229-251-0304. Thanking you in advance for supporting the Genesis Bible Institute. It is the purpose of Genesis Bible Institute to equip God's people for the work of ministry and to promote excellence in Christian education and leadership.
Nobody wants to talk about losing a loved one, but the truth is we all must take that journey one day. Gatlin Mortuary of Valdosta is here to assist you in your time of need. We're open 24/7. Gatlin Mortuary is committed to treating you with modern dignity, compassion, and respect. Before and during your time of loss, we offer package deals to fit every family need. For complete attention and detail in a name you can trust, call Gatlin Mortuary, 229-247-4141, or visit us at 500 East Alden Avenue. Again, that's 229-247-4141.
WHLJ 97.5 FM, Statenville, Valdosta, Georgia. Foxy 97.5 FM.
Coming up next, AP Radio News.
Are on strike. The AP's Julie Walker is in New York.
The walkout involves as many as 3,500 nurses at Montefiore in the Bronx and around 3,600 at Mount Sinai in Manhattan. The New York State Nurses Association says after bargaining late into the night, it was being forced to strike because of chronic understaffing that leaves them caring for too many patients. President Nancy Hagan spoke at a virtual news conference yesterday.
Our sticking point is safe patient care, safe nurse-to-patient ratio, safe staffing.
The hospitals have been getting ready for a walkout by transferring patients, diverting ambulances, postponing non-emergency procedures, and arranging to bring in temporary staffing. Julie Walker, New York.
The American Academy of Pediatrics released some new guidelines this morning for children struggling with obesity. The AP's Donna Warder.
New medical guidelines say children struggling with obesity should be treated early and aggressively, and that includes possible weight loss surgery. The new guidelines say waiting to see if children outgrow their obesity can only worsen the problem and lead to lifelong health problems, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and depression.
The AP's Donna Warder reporting. President Biden's in Mexico City, where he and the leaders of Mexico and Canada will talk about immigration, climate change, and the economy, among other things. President Biden walked a muddy stretch of the U.S.-Mexico border yesterday. He met with border agents, aid workers, and lawmakers, but apparently did not meet with migrants. Britain's Prince Harry is accusing members of the royal family of getting into bed with the devil, as he put it, to get favorable coverage in the newspapers. He's doing interviews to promote his memoir called Spare. This is AP News.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
Save now on appliances and more at the Truckload event at Lowe's. Get an additional 10% off all in-store clearance appliances and take home what you buy same day. Plus, get more store-wide savings on brands like Project Source. Get a 15-quart storage tote for free when you buy a 66-quart storage tote. Shop the Truckload event in-store or online today. Exclusions apply. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Buy item 5216021. Get item 5216022. Dollars 15 through 111.
The AP's Margie Zarletta takes us to the movies.
The Avatar sequel continues its run as the big draw for movie audiences.
Treat them as our brothers and sisters.
Avatar: The Way of Water raked in an additional $45 million this week, according to studio estimates, making it #1 at the box office. It's earned $500 million domestically and $1.7 million globally. The evil doll horror film Megan debuts at #2, bringing in $30.2 million. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is #3, A Man Called Otto is 4th, and Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is 5th.
The metaverse was a key theme during this year's Consumer Electronics Show tech gathering in Vegas. Taiwanese tech giant HTC unveiled a high-end VR headset aiming to compete with market leader Meta. A slew of other companies and startups touted augmented reality glasses and sensory technologies that can help users feel and even smell in a virtual environment. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Well, y'all know about that. All right, so that's the original. That's Sherelle back in the day, Sherelle and Alexander O'Neal. But we got something for you right here, man. So here's a new one. Oh, what is the name? I love it.
Phony people.
Phony people.
Nowhere but up.
What?
Nowhere.
Nowhere but up.
That's it.
By Phony People. Check it out, y'all. Here we go.
Okay, I hate you, but it don't mean nothing to me because it's not my style. I don't even do all that, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you tripping. It's all that it's supposed to be about you. It's been a very long time since I have seen you last. Time flies so fast, I can't tell how it passed. The last thing I remember is you said that you love me. What a time we had, can never forget that. No, when you know it's so good, you wish you could go back to the last thing I remember is you said that you called me. There you go, there's nowhere to go. I've been to the end. Last thing I remember is you said that you called me.
Oh, look at here, boy. All right, y'all, hey, we're going to be playing a lot more of that, man. But we just had to play that Sherelle at the beginning to let y'all know where that came from, man. We got to give us a big shot. That's your friend, Gary Sherelle.
Oh, yes, babe. I love Miss Sherelle, honey. I don't like the idea that people stealing off of her song, but you know, that's what it is.
Gary, they making money off. She get paid for that.
Is she getting paid?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true, Brady. She write it. Hopefully she wrote it and getting paid, honey.
Yeah, she got some. Yeah, she gonna get a little something. I bet she get booked if nothing else.
Oh, that'll be cute, honey. We need Sherelle back.
That's gonna make people want to hear the song, y'all. All right, y'all, here we go.
Finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Blicky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, then, with the AKAs, with their own intro, the one and only. Janai, you heard that, got your own intro.
Come on now.
Good morning.
We are so happy to have you on this morning. Happy early Founders Day to you and your wonderful sorors, members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Listen now, at the beginning of the new year, it's normal for us to be focused on our finances and want to do better with our money this year than we did last year. So we got our money expert, the one and only Janai Thorne, is here to help us get off to a good start this year. Janai, what's up?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So, Ricky, you know you're right. Everybody's focused on money. It's the beginning of the year, and everyone always asks me this time of the year, Janai, where should I start? What should I be focused on? And what you should be focused on first is really get a handle on where are you financially? Like, where are you? What is your credit score? How much debt do you have? How did things go for you financially last year? How much money have you saved? How much is in your retirement? You know, it's really important to assess where we are before we can determine where we really need to focus. So, and what have we been avoiding financially too? That's another important question to answer. So let's figure out where we are, get our goals together, and let's get going. It's January.
Well, you know what, Janai? Many people have already thought about their financial goals for 2023. Things like raising their credit score, paying down some debt, or saving more. Now, before we decide what our 2023 money goals are, what should we be doing first?
And that's what I was just saying, Brad. We got to figure out where we are financially. And what's really important, too, let's determine what we have going on this year. Are you moving out of state? Do you have a child going to college? Let's assess what we have going on. That way, again, we know where to double down. We know where to focus and put our energy and efforts towards.
I love that, Janai. You know, I pulled my bank statements over the last quarter, and I was like, whoa, oh, too many smoothies, too much going out to eat. So I definitely feel you on that. So, Janai, for people who are already struggling financially and have decided, you know, they need some help with their finances this year, what are some steps that they can take, and where should they go?
You know, Maria, it's interesting. It's one thing to acknowledge that you need help, but it's something completely different to know where to go to get some help with your finances, particularly with so many scammers out here right now. So one place that I do recommend is the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Again, National Foundation for Credit Counseling. That's nfcc.org. And one thing that I love about them, they can help you with debt counseling, credit counseling. They can help you to prepare to buy a house. They can help you with credit card debt, student loan debt. They can even help you negotiate lower interest rates with your creditor. So again, check out nfcc.org if you need some assistance this year.
Now switching gears a little bit, y'all, I know I'm going to be winning that $1 billion, mega billion. Yeah, man. Yeah. Now, what advice you have for me and other people who come into a lot of money at once?
Yeah, inheritance or just...
I know that's right. So I'm going to go ahead and text you the list of what I need you to buy me first. First, let's do that. But what's really important, Ricky, for us to understand is we may or may not win the Mega Millions, but it's not unusual for people to come into a large sum of money, whether they're selling real estate, someone in their family passes away and leaves them some life insurance, or maybe you get a raise or a big tax refund. The key to managing a windfall, though, Ricky, is first thing you should do is nothing. You know, I think people automatically, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to do this. You need to take 30 or 60 days and do nothing. You need to get adjusted to having that money first. And one thing I think is important, and something one of my friends taught me, is it's called spend it on paper first. You need to write out what your plan is for this new windfall that you have. How are you going to spend it? What are your priorities? Please don't forget about the IRS, of course. Right. And then, of course, we need to be very careful about who we tell, because, you know, that could change up our plans. Let's kind of keep everything a little close to the chest and get our plan together first.
Do you got an update on the President Biden's student loan forgiveness program? I mean, how's that? Where's that at right now?
Well, you know, what's interesting about that right now is, I don't know if a lot of people realize it, that's actually getting ready to go before the Supreme Court.
So there's no forgiveness on the way yet. That is actually going before the Supreme Court. So those of us who are expecting that $10,000 or $20,000 in forgiveness, we have no idea when that's going to happen. But what's interesting is legal experts say that the president's policy has a very narrow path to survival in front of the justices. So let's keep our fingers crossed and say a couple prayers, and hopefully the Supreme Court will go in favor of President Biden's plan.
For sure. And Janai, what's some basic things that you would like to see everybody do this year to help, to manage their finances better?
A couple things. Number one, it's really important that you have either a weekly or like a bi-monthly money meeting. You need to get in the habit of having a set day and time where you sit down and focus on your finances. Pay your bills. Yes, please. And that's for all of us. No, you don't.
Wait a minute, say what you not? Say that again.
No, you don't. That's the thing. People think I have to have a lot of money to build that habit. But no, I don't care if you have 10,000 or 20 million. You have got to get in the habit of having that focused time. When you pay your bills, when you check your balances, when you're looking at your money goals, or when you're meeting with your spouse or your significant other, discussing your finances. It's just like working out. If you work out occasionally, you don't get the results. And same thing with our finances, having that set time of focusing on our finances. That, and one more thing, everybody, please get a will this year. I need everybody to put that on their to-do list. Please, Gary, you too.
Oh, baby, I've been having a will for about 10 years, honey. My dad was a Martinez. I wills.
I done went down there and picked out all my stuff. I done wrote out obituary. I got everything laid down to the T. Who get this lamp, that, from the lamp to a necklace to my tennis shoes. Every single thing has been written. And then a separate will of who not to give nothing to.
And who shouldn't come, right?
And wait a minute, Janai. I got a seating chart for my funeral. I wish you would put some of these Negroes in a limousine and you handing them tissue and they mistreated me while I was living. I got some folks that's not related to me that's gonna be in them front two limousines mixed with people. Who, I'm gonna do. We can do a whole segment on let's do a whole segment on a will, because guess what? We don't like to talk about it. We do not like to talk about it. But guess what? What two things we're gonna do? We're gonna pay taxes, stay black, and die. It's gonna happen. So if we only here talking about taxes and civil rights, why we can't talk about what's gonna happen when we leave? You got kids and grandkids, and then somebody suffering your death, right? Now they got to fight with other family members over a damn car. And then all the money goes to the probate court, and then the government ends up getting all the money.
Yeah. And now you got them folk in your business making decisions about your assets and your family. Come on, we know better than that.
I'm talking about, then wrote that obituary. I got a little 3-fold. I know what pictures I want in there, a video I play. And then I'm going to do a list of folks that I don't want to come to my funeral service. Comedian George Wallace, I don't want him there. I don't want Hope Flood there. I don't want comedian LeVar Walker there, comedian Big Sean. You don't want D-Ray there. I don't want D-Ray nowhere near my funeral service. I can't stand D-Ray Davis. And comedian Double D in Atlanta, that I was roasting my jacket. Janai had on the leather jacket. He said my jacket looked like it was made out of some old college footballs. Or whatever. Yeah, Rock, you was with me. Oh yeah, they are never sitting nowhere near me. Wow. You said what?
Oh, pigskin in the coat. Oh, football stitched around there.
Yes, Janai. We're gonna do a whole final. We're gonna do a whole segment about that. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. Y'all have an amazing Monday Monday, y'all.
Old school white leather coat.
I'm gonna borrow that seating chart idea from you. I didn't think about that, but I'm gonna borrow that seating chart idea from you. I love that.
Janai, you got family. You got folks that talk about you like a dog while you was living, and they get to sit on the front 6 rows of your funeral. I don't care how related they are. And then you got people that work in the building that love you and care about you, and they got to sit in the back of a church. I'm going to start a whole trend. You better not come for them. They're going to be in, you can't even go in the overflow, because I know my little service is going to be packed. They're going to have my service down there at Mount Olive at Pastor Davidson Church. And they're gonna
Ain't
take
nobody coming to that.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
The Ricky Smiley Morning Show. This is your daily Black Health 365 moment. National Folic Acid Awareness Week is observed in January and brings much needed attention to this crucial vitamin that is especially important to women who are either pregnant or may become pregnant. Our bodies use folic acid to produce new cells, thus making it important in the development of a strong, healthy fetus. This has been your Black Health 365 update, because a healthy lifestyle is a daily choice. Join the fight for a healthier you and a healthier community.
Dancing crew, trip for two, nailed the final interview, game done, brand new mug. Come here, kid. Give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. New COVID-19 boosters designed for recent Omicron variants are now available. Learn about eligibility and schedule a free, updated booster today at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
Where you going? We got more of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Better skin from your body wash? Try Olay Body Wash with skincare super ingredient collagen. Olay Body Wash with collagen hydrates to rejuvenate skin surface cells for healthier looking skin in just 14 days. From dry and dull to firm and radiant. So I can step into my day feeling my best in my skin. And now try Olay Body Lotion, which hydrates for visibly firmer skin that improves over time. Olay Body, fearless in my skin.
You have tried the rest, now try the best. Bear's Tire Service located at 2600 U.S. Highway 41 South, Valdosta, Georgia. That's the Bear, located at U.S. Highway 41 South, cross Perimeter Road, a quarter of a mile on your right, Valdosta, Georgia. At Bear's Tire Service, you will find new and good used tires. Sizes range from 16, 17, 18, and 22s and up. Get your tires rotated and repaired only at Bear's Tire Service. Need roadside service? Call Bear at 229-242-1910. That's 229-242-1910. Bear's Tire Service, 2600 Highway 41 South, cross Perimeter Road, a quarter of a mile on your right, Valdosta, Georgia. Bear's Tire Service, working for you, the customer.
Tony's Barbecue, where Tony's ribs are off the bone. Place your orders in advance and we will deliver. We have rib dinners for $10, oxtail and rice dinner, $10, chitlins and rice dinner, $10, meatloaf dinner, $10, grilled pork chop dinner, $10, and pig feet dinner for $10. All meals come with cornbread and a slice of pound cake, plus your choice of 2 sides and a drink. The sides are dressing, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, collard greens, and lima beans. Serving Thursday through Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Pick up your orders at 1705 North Charleston Street, or we will deliver. To place your order, call 229-251-3073 or call Tony at 229-630-1073. Tony's Barbecue, where our food is delicious.
Hi, Tom Bodette for Motel 6, leaving the light on for ski bums. Lift ticket prices have gotten steeper than a double black diamond. To save some money for more powder days, I suggest eating a half-frozen PB&J on the chairlift and staying at a Motel 6. They have a clean, comfortable room at a great low rate. So throw on those stretched-out long johns from a couple of years ago and head for the lift lines. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Are you the owner of a business and you're not moving your inventory inventory due to not advertising with the right media? Well, you needed help yesterday. It's time to give your business the boost that it needs. Call Lataris Productions Inc. radio stations today and let us assist you in moving your inventory and growing your business now. Here at Lataris Productions Inc. radio stations, we work harder for you so that your business will be successful. Call today 229-242-9997 or toll free 1-888-975-3699.
This is WHLJ Area Events. Apostle Minnie Lane and Your Good Enough for Jesus Outreach Ministries, located at 104 West Thigpen Avenue in Lakeland, Georgia, host Revival 2023 to be held January 19th through the 21st. The speaker is Prophet Reginald Burnett, man of God from Sarasota, Florida. The services are as follows. On Thursday, January 19th and Friday, January 20th, services will begin at 7:30 p.m. On Saturday, January 21st, service will begin at 6 o'clock p.m. Everyone is invited to attend. You have been listening to WHLJ Area Events. If you would like to have your announcements aired, please mail to WHLJ, P.O. Box 1305, Valdosta, Georgia 31603, or email whlj@bellsouth.net. All announcements must be received 2 weeks prior to your event, and all PSAs are free. Thanks for listening to WHLJ Area Events, a Lataris Productions Incorporated station. I'm Blanche Boykins Kinsey.
You listen to the Rick Smiley Morning Show.
This is D.L. Hughley.
Today's R&B and old school. Darlene McCoy, Nightly Spirit, and Praise Gospel Inspiration. All are right here on WHLJ, Foxy 97.5 FM. WHLJ, 97.5 FM, Statenville, Valdosta, Georgia.
Wait. This oxygen might be all right. We're going to be all right. I love to listen to the music when I'm in my car.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is Tank.
This is Mary J. Blige. This is her.
This is Babyface.
That's family right there. You know, it connects to the people. Ricky Smiley! The Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show got your front page up next.
It's a condition no one ever leave confused. Cause I'm always forgiving this shit you've been putting me through. You told me you changed, but I see it and I know. Cause I already know you don't know nothing about love. I leave when you're wrong, but don't stay away for long. You're making so hard and making this house a home. I know you're no good, but I keep hanging on to the side, sister. And you know you could do better, baby, but you won't try for me. No, you know I can't leave you, but I swear that I would if I could. And I hate that I need you. 'Cause you know I need you, baby. When you know how to
Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Monday morning news. Newly elected Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries went viral over the weekend following his speech highlighting the differences between the parties.
House Democrats will always put American values over autocracy, benevolence over bigotry, the Constitution over the cult, voting rights over voter suppression, working families over the well-connected, Xenial over xenophobia. Yes, we can over you can't do it. And zealous representation over zero-sum confrontation. We will always do the right thing by the American people.
Yeah, that was his ABCs of democracy. It was a really great speech. Meanwhile, after 15 rounds of voting, California Republican Kevin McCarthy was finally elected House Speaker on Saturday. House Republicans are now turning their attention to implementing their agenda, which includes a showdown with the Biden administration and law enforcement agencies over their criminal probes, particularly those into former President Donald Trump. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden visited the U.S.-Mexico border yesterday. It was the president's first trip to the southern border since he took office. The visit comes amid record levels of border crossings. Biden is expected to discuss migration issues with the country's president. Lastly, and in lighter news, the Mega Millions jackpot, which Ricky says he's going to win, is $1.1 billion, the third largest prize in U.S. history. The drawing is tomorrow night.
Don't text me, poop.
Read more on these stories and other headlines at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at this morning's News Rock T. What's going on in sports?
What it is, Maria Moore. Well, the NFL playoffs are set. They kick off this coming weekend, the wild card round over in the AFC. Miami's going to Buffalo. Baltimore versus Cincinnati. The Chargers versus Jacksonville. The Kansas City Chiefs, they get the first round bye as the #1 seed. Over there in the NFC, Seattle versus San Francisco. The Giants got Minnesota. Dallas Cowboys will have to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't care how old Tom Brady is, it's still Tom Brady in the playoffs. Philadelphia, they get the #1 seed, so that means they'll have a first round bye over in the NFC. I'll have my picks and predictions later on this week. Stay tuned for that. It's all about college football national championship going down tonight. Them TCU Horned Frogs and the Georgia Bulldogs. Yes, I'm going to say this, man. I've been riding for TCU all season long. I've been telling everybody that the Horned Frogs are for real. Even though, listen, man, even though I did think Michigan would beat TCU in the playoffs, TCU just proved once again what I thought was for real.
Yeah.
And, man, I'm picking TCU to win this game tonight, bro.
No, no.
I'm picking TCU to win this, man.
Rock T, as good as they are, Kirby Smart defense is just absolutely unbelievable. That quarterback gonna have a hard time. Now, I will say that Ohio State did expose Georgia's secondary. However, those are things that they can correct. Those are things that they could make it out. What do you call it? When they come out of halftime, they make adjustments. Yeah, they can make adjustments to that.
Let me tell you something, man. Sonny Dykes, head coach of TCU, he's going to pull out some stuff that ain't nobody seen yet all season. So all the film that Georgia's watched, everything that they think they going to get with TCU, I guarantee you.
Kirby Smart got 4 national championships at Alabama, and he got 1 last year at Georgia, and they've been here, but they kind of got this, I've been here before.
I got you. I hear all
attitude
that.
and mentality.
I hear all that.
If they can score on Georgia Bulldogs, they can beat them, but Georgia